This is a Planet Bureau production for Evergreen Media. And now it's time to put you on the spot with EGM.
Hello and welcome to On the Spot with EGM. My name is Jesse Krisky, and we've got a great show for you today. Joining us is the entire cast of Bakersfield Mist. Now, Bakersfield Mist is playing at Riverside Theater, and it's playing January 31st until February 19th. Get tickets at riversidetheater.com. Joining us are Steve, Brady, and Laurie Don. Hi, Steve.
Hi, Jesse.
And hi, Laurie. How are you?
I'm great, Jesse.
All right, great. It's great to have you here on the show. It's great to have Bakersfield Mist playing at Riverside Theater. Now, I'm really excited for this story. I love this story. Now, this is a story of a retired trucker who lives in a trailer park. And then what happens after that, Laurie? You play Maud Gutman, and she's the retired trucker, right?
Well, it's based on the true story, and the real woman was a truck driver. Maud in Stephen Sax's play is a fired bartender.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. So, but Maud, yes, she lives in a trailer park, and she loves to go to thrift stores and junk shops, and she loves to get bargains. And the story is, and it's again based on the true story, is Maud goes to a thrift store and she buys a painting for $3, and she believes it's a Jackson Pollock.
Yeah, so she thinks it's a famous painting.
Yes, worth millions of dollars.
Worth millions, yes.
Mm-hmm.
And so what does she do after that?
Well, she applies to have an art expert from, what is the foundation, Steve?
International Foundation for Art Research.
She applies, and Lionel Percy, the art expert, actually comes to her trailer home to see the painting and evaluate it.
All right. And Steve, you play Lionel Percy,
Yep.
the art expert.
Yep.
And so he gets off his airplane and he arrives in Bakersfield, and it's like two worlds colliding. Yeah?
He enters into a foreign land that he does not have much comfort or experience in. The limo takes him to Maud's trailer park. He walks into her place. And his world starts to change a little bit. He's there to evaluate the painting. There was enough compelling about the painting that they decided to send him out there to take a look at it. But he's really not sure what he's getting into when he walks into Maud's trailer.
All right. And so this is a comedy. Bakersfield Mist it's a comedy drama inspired by true events.
Correct.
Yeah,
Exactly.
So it's kind of two worlds colliding. You've got this elitist art director meeting a retired blue collar worker in a trailer park, and it's just a recipe for comedy.
Hilarity ensues.
Hilarity ensues. Exactly.
Well, we hope. I'm not sure we should promote it so much as a comedy.
Okay.
It's very funny at times, the clash between these two people. But there's also a lot of serious discussion about what art is, who decides what art is, who decides the value of art, and this culture clash where two people from very different backgrounds may not be as different as they think when the play first starts.
I like that. I like that a lot. Yeah, very good. And so this is a two-person play, right, on the Waxlax stage?
Yeah. It's just us.
All right, great. Is this so? Okay, so you two have actually worked together before, right?
Yeah,
we have.
All right. Is this for each of you your first two-person play?
It's not mine.
Okay.
I just did I was down here a few years ago and did Freud's Last Session.
Okay.
And that was a two-person play.
All right.
Yeah.
And I've done several productions of Always Patsy Cline, and that's a two-person play.
Okay.
As well.
All right.
It is scary, Jesse. There's no place to hide.
Right.
Yeah.
I mean, and the play takes place in real time. So there aren't scene changes. There's, you don't get to go off stage and have a sip of coffee or relax for a minute. You are out there, the lights come up and we are shot out of a cannon and there's nowhere to go.
I get to go get the painting.
Oh, you
So
get
I
to
get to
step
go off
off.
for a second.
Yeah. Okay, then I'm stuck there the
You're
whole time.
stuck. There's nowhere to go, Steve.
No.
Well, it sounds like it's going to keep you on your toes.
Oh, it absolutely is keeping me on my toes. We're in rehearsal right now, and with only 2 people, there is a ton of information we're putting out for the audience, and Lionel likes to hear himself talk.
Yeah.
And for a lot of the play, he just doesn't stop talking. And he uses words bigger than I'm used to saying.
Well, it's going to keep you on your toes. It's going to keep the audience on their toes,
Let's
too.
hope so.
I think so, yeah. And so, Steve, can you relate to Lionel and the character in your real life?
Oh, gosh, no.
No?
No, this is completely out of my realm of Steve's reality.
Yeah, okay.
No, I tend to, I often play lawyers and doctors and writers. So there is, I'm used to playing this type of character, but it is nothing like Steve in real life.
Okay. And Laurie, are you at all in your real life at all like Maude? Can you relate to her in some way?
Can I relate to her?
I'm sure in some way you can.
Yes. Working on this play, I mean, I hope I don't come off as Maude in my real life. But no, I like her. I like her the more I'm working on the play. And I'm from a small town. I've been to trailer parks before. I've had friends and family who, and they have very nice homes. And it's interesting getting to stand in someone else's shoes for a while and try to understand their story and how Maude ended up where she is. I think she has a very compelling story. I think she's actually a very lovely lady that we're finding in the script as we work on it in rehearsal, if that makes sense.
Absolutely. And so we're very excited for the show. Again, that's Bakersfield Miss, January 31st through February 19th. Now, Laurie, Dawn, can you give us a little bit of background on your professional background?
My professional background. I'm from Wisconsin, a little town in Wisconsin called Chippewa Falls, and I worked in Chicago straight out of school, and then I made my way to New York, as many actors do, and I travel all over the country. You go to New York to work everywhere else. And I've done a little film and TV.
Okay, very good.
Yeah.
And Steve, how about you? Steve Brady.
Yeah, I've been pretty lucky for a long time, Jesse, that I've been able to survive as an actor, first in L.A. and then in New York. I did little TV bits out in L.A. for a long time, worked on a series for 3 seasons, which was great. And I've been able to survive in New York, off-Broadway, regional shows all around the country and all around the world. I was really fortunate a few years ago to do the West Side Story International Tour, which was a 50th anniversary production, and I got to go all over the world, which was, really something for this little guy from Seattle. So my career has been very good to me.
Very good. And so you've been to Vero Beach before. How does Vero Beach rank with the places you've been?
Oh, I love coming to Vero Beach. This is my 4th time working at Riverside, and it's just a great little town. And the theater's great. The people are great. We feel supported and taken care of. And the quality of the work is really fine. So I'm really happy to be here.
Well, we're glad to have you here. Excuse me for a second. Yeah, we're glad to have you here. Steve, Brady, Laurie, Dawn, and Bakersfield Miss. We're very excited. January 31st through February 19th. It's the comedy drama inspired by true events. You can get your tickets online at riversidetheater.com. And boy, we thank you for coming on to On the Spot. And is there anything else we need to know about the show before we go see it?
We're going to be really good.
Yes, we are going to be really good. We shouldn't mention there is quite a bit of adult language.
Okay, very good.
Yeah.
Good point. All right, very good. All right, excellent. All right. And that's that's Bakersfield Mist playing at Riverside Theater, January 31st through February 19th. Go get your tickets online at riversidetheater.com. Thank you very much, Steve Brady and Laurie Dawn.
Thank you, Jesse.
Thank you.
Thanks a lot. All right, and we'll see you at Riverside Theater. Everybody, take care.